As I was sitting in this bed, I'm just realizing how important the rising sign really is, your ascendants. I want y'all need to hear this. Y'all really got to hear this. Y'all might want to donate $1 million after this here because I'm gonna help y'all make this make sense when it comes to rising sign, ascendants, aka descendants. How important, how really important is the rising sign? Y'all might want to donate $1 million after this because y'all gonna say, "Ooh, it makes sense." King lit. Nobody does it like you. You know what I mean? Okay. As I was sitting here thinking, how important is a rising sign? I'm looking up the word what rising mean, ascendance means, and rising mean, and ascendance means dominant, predominant. Hey Ebony, hey Ebony, y'all gonna really send me $1 million after this, yeah. Joking, but this is some deep stuff. Everybody think the rising are important. I'm about to tell you how important. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do your science stooges in a minute too. I'm gonna show you how important. She said, "How are you guys?" J they Jonah says, "How are you guys?" My fault, about to mess up your name. But I was just thinking, you know how the mind is tick, intuition kick in, everything kick in, off the radar. You know astrology already. So how important is the rise? I'm looking up the word, like ascendance. Ascendance means outward personality. It means outward personality. It also means like dominance. It means importance. And what you got to realize, your rising sign is always in the first house. It's always in the first house. Your rising sign is always in the first house. So if that's true, as far as what astrology say, and it's the house of Aries, the head, right? So if it's the head, think about it. It's the head. This the head. This what leads everything, right? The mind, the head, right? This leads everything. The first house, whatever your rising sign at, right? But also your ascendant sign and your rising sign is the body. It's the body. And so you got the head and you got all these houses inside the body. So I'm a Cancer rising, right? So my head is a Cancer shape. They say my eyes, some say in astrology, my head will be oval and my eyes will be like a little, and some eyes will be big. As Cancer, some people have a moonlight face. Okay, my body is Cancer shaped. That's why my chest is the biggest part to get big than any part on my body. My chest. As a woman, a lot of your chests would be big, your breasts. So when you think of it, okay, I'm a Cancer. Moon is my chart ruler. So really, the chart is really your body ruler. Check this out. Chart is your body ruler. So the moon is my body ruler. So your Cancer gonna rule all throughout, through your whole all the houses. It's the lead. Before your sun and your moon can come out, it has to go through your rising sign. Let me show you how this works. I'm a Libra sun. I'm a Virgo moon. The moon deal with feelings and emotions and reactions. So the way I react is like a Virgo. My emotions like a Virgo. So since I act like a Virgo and I feel like a Virgo, I'm gonna process things. I ain't gonna be all the time. I'm gonna try to process it or what I'm feeling. I can feel deeply, but I ain't gonna get all the emotion like that. So I'm gonna react more response with talking, communicating. It can be critical, but it can be from emotional standpoint. I'm gonna process this information and break it down. It's how I'm gonna react. Okay, the moon is your emotions and your feelings. You can feel it deep than anything, right? The sun is your identity. It's your motivation. It's your spirit. So I would see myself more as a Libra because this would motivate me. You see what I'm saying? This is internal motivation. This is spirit. So I would see myself as charming, charismatic. This is my awareness. I'm aware of this. The moon is something that's natural, right? But what do all of this get filtered through? The style that I bring out things will be in the Cancer. The style you bring things out is through your rising sign. The style that you bring out things is through your rising sign. For example, okay, I'm Libra sun. So My awareness is a Libra. Any situation, I see myself as a Libra, but the Libra got to go through Cancer. So the way I think, Mercury signs is the way you think. I think like a Libra. Got Mercury and Libra. So my Mercury is still thinking and communication. So when I communicate, it's going to be in a Libra like voice and tone, but through a Cancer style. I'm be more nurtured, more caring, more something you can feel when I speak. So you can see the Cancer intertwine with the Mercury and Libra, because the style is gonna come out gonna be in the Cancer style. So everything get filtered through your rising sign. That's the style you're gonna bring things out, beautiful people. So you can see me be more. When I step to you, the first importance is gonna be the Cancer sign that you're gonna see. Outward personality. I got to observe. If it don't feel right, I'm not gonna say too much. But if I feel comfortable, I can go on. That's when the Libra gonna come out, but it's gonna come out in the Cancer nurturing way, very kind and very, nurturing and stuff like that there. So when I react on something, it's gonna be in the Virgo way. So the way I react, it'll be my emotion. So I'm definitely gonna process it and break things down. So when after I process and break it down, Libra want to shine, right? Libra want to take this information and just put it out there. But we still got to go through Cancer. I could be like, oh, I'm gonna put it out there, but my Cancer said, no, this ain't feeling right, because it's gonna lead it off. Cancer gonna lead it out. This ain't feeling right. This ain't the time to put this information out there, even though my Libra want to shine. So boom, I told y'all gonna give me this $1 million. I told y'all after this here, y'all see now. Y'all see? Do y'all see the picture? Okay, let me do one of y'all. Let me go back up. Let me do one of y'all so I can show y'all, for example. You got Leo Sun, Taurus Moon, and Virgo Rising. I'm talking about you, they Jonah Stooges. I'm talking about you, beautiful queen. Okay, your Virgo Rising. This is your outward personality. This is your body. So your body will look kind of neat. A lot of Virgos look clean. They look neat. They stay clean, neat. Personality, persona, and your health means a lot to you, so you're gonna be very healthy. Like you might work out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the Virgo energy, concerned about health. If not, y'all will go through things that deal with health till you want to be healthy. So this is your outward personality. This is where everything get filtered through your Virgo energy. So your Leo Sun, want to play, want to have fun, want to take the lead on things and stuff like that. There, it's very sunny. Take control, very dominant. Okay, but it still got to go through your Virgo rising, the way you're going to carry out the style in the Virgo way. So whatever idea you have, you're going to be very good at expressing whatever idea your son have, your Leo son have, you're going to express it in a good way, professional way as a Virgo, because you can speak well. So you'll be careful how you speak, and you're going to know how to articulate yourself, because it's a Virgo there. Now, when you react, it's gonna be in a Taurus way, so people are gonna think that you don't really have emotion like that, because it's gonna be hard to see that, because the Taurus is more, Earth is more strong, but deep inside they hold a lot of emotions and fire within themselves, because Earth holds a lot, contains a lot of energy. So when it's flow, the bug come out. So when people see you or the way you react, you're gonna be thinking carefully and deeply. And then after you think deeply and carefully, still got to come out through your Virgo moon. I mean your Virgo rising. So basically that's how it be. You still got to come out through your Virgo rising. Cause Virgo gonna be your Mercury gonna always be there. Do things fast. Sometimes speak fast. Sometimes don't like to be bored, cause Mercury there. You don't like to be bored. So Mercury thoughts everywhere. Very good translator. Stay up on knowledge, information. That's what Mercury do. Mercury stay up on knowledge, information, stay all over the tool, everywhere. Like while I'm talking, Miss Stooges, Dejona Stooges, she probably looking at other stuff. You know what I'm saying? What and still can pay attention to me, multitask, because that's part of her outward personality. Now, say like if she was going to a group setting, whatever her midheavens is, or say like she'll go into like careers and dealing with careers and jobs. Like mine's Pisces. So first thing you would see my kindness, my niceness, me deep in imagination and thoughts. Very dreamy, very spiritual. So this stuff I probably talk about, spiritual, astrology. I talk about in the big setting or in the public side. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Cancer right there, sitting right there. It's always there. Gonna be my style and the way I carry out this stuff. You know what I mean? So that's how it operates. So anybody like midheavens in the public settings in the public's eye, you're gonna be a little different around a group of people. We got the midheavens, especially when dealing with your careers and stuff like that, and your reputation. You know how you carry yourself is very important to know your midheavens too. Mine's Pisces, so I'm gonna be like giving, very kind. And Pisces can be a wild spirit because they like to escape. They like to escape. They like to escape emotions and escape all the bad energy. They like beauty, art. So anything that's beautiful, I'm gonna feel so good, and especially with a beautiful environment. If not, I'm gonna take on everybody's emotions until my Cancer rises and say, no, you ain't gonna do that. Yeah, my Cancer rises say you ain't gonna do that. And then my Libra gonna agree because Libra like it's the sun. The sun like good energy. Sun like don't like bad emotion. Sun like happy spirit. So the Libra gonna kick in because it's my sun sign. Libra gonna say, yeah, I agree with you. Okay, if I'm on the downward side, that's when the Virgo gonna kick in because you got to stand. The moon is downward energy, so the moon will kick in and say, "I'm gonna break things down to process it." And then when I problem solve with the Virgo, is going back to the Libra. The Libra gonna feel good, Libra that feel good, good flow. Let's have a good time, and the way it's gonna be carried out is through Cancer. So hope y'all got what I'm saying. I hope any of you got what I'm saying. I try to break it down to the easiest point, the easiest level. Hope y'all understand what I'm saying. So you're a Gemini. So students, you're a Gemini. So you gonna be okay. All that Mercury there. Not only is your rising, shoot, you in the public eye, so you can conduct yourself very well. You got Gemini, so you're very social and very communicative and like to meet all type of people. It's easy for you to know how to bring people together and unite with people because you got Gemini right there in the public's eye, especially in the settings, multitask. You don't like no boring job, no boring task. So you like something that's gonna be fun, adventurous, or something that because you get bored easy. So just sitting in one spot, I don't know, traveling or do good, stuff like that, being like a person who speak different languages and stuff, or who you speak the same language but who not interpret it in many ways, not break things down in many ways, dealing with details of knowledge. Y'all need to do what Miss Stooges did. Put all your signs like your sun, your rising, your sun, and your moon. That what she have done. You know what I mean? So I break her down easily. But now you know how important is your rising sign. It's the most important because it leads. It's the head. Is this the first house right here? The second house is right here. It's Taurus. Taurus is the second house. The third house is the shoulder and all that, which is Gemini and all that, your hands and all that, your arms. The fourth house is your breast. What's under the breast is your heart, which is the fifth house. So this is why the sun is very important because it's your motivation. It keeps life going. You know what I'm saying? It's spirit. So me as a Libra, this will motivate me. This will keep me feeling good, being love lingo. You know what I'm saying? Love, keep me motivated, feeling good spirits. But the way I'm going to express it, it might not always be so good in a good and like in a very happy mood. A lot of times it could be because I got Jupiter with my Cancer. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all about that too. Not only is I'm a Cancer rising, I got Jupiter conjunction to my ascendants. Well, so it's both connected. So Jupiter blend in with my Cancer. So it's like Sagittarius with Cancer, Jupiter with Cancer. So this is why I can be very hyper emotions, very big emotions. Very when I'm happy, I'm super happy, super excited because Jupiter's there. Jupiter gonna expand it, make it big. Jupiter gonna make me super in tune with emotions and feelings. And when the vitamin ain't feeling right, I got to get out the store. Some stores don't feel right with me. Some stores don't feel right with me. I can walk in the store, and if it feel bad, I got to leave. I know it ain't. I know it ain't me, cause I was feeling good before I came in the store. So now I have to leave the store to feel good. When I leave the store, I do feel good again. And that's how in tune I am. Not all stores, but when you can feel deep as a clairsentient being, I'm clairsentient, where I can understand what I'm feeling, and woo, powerful. Empath, powerful. So the basically you gotta understand, whatever your rising sign is, you say yours is Gemini, so you're gonna look kind of young like. You know what I'm saying? If you got Gemini rising, you're gonna look kind of young, right? You gonna carry everything you got as your sun and your moon, and carry it out through the Gemini way, expression, the way you speak. Uh, so the Gemini body, so the young light body, um, everything will be kind of fast for you. You know what I'm saying? Because fast life, fast movement, had to grow up fast. The youth like attitude, youth like playing with thoughts, playing with ideas and stuff. So really, I call this like your rising sign, sort of like your body talk, your body talking, your body talking, your body expressing, your body expression from your spirit, which is the sun, and your emotions, which is the moon. So it's sort of to me like the mind and the body together, your mind and body together, because how the style that is going to be expressed through is the Cancer, but you also got Mercury there, the way you think, the way you think. Like I think like a Libra because I got Mercury in Libra, so I think like a Libra, and I talk like a Libra. Even though I talk like a Libra, it's still going to be guided by Cancer. So I'm gonna be very careful the way I talk. And like some people can like talk and say something to offend people. I'm gonna be careful the way I talk because I got the Cancer there. I'm gonna be very nurturing the way I bring the Libra energy out when I speak, because your rising sign gonna lead it off. How do you know if you're a star seed? Do you feel it? A lot of times we already know what we are. We just need confirmation. You got to feel it. That's one way is to feel it. Definitely, well, that's the main way to feel it. You know, if you're a star seed, you can feel it. Nobody got to tell you some things. You know what I'm saying? If you're on this channel, a lot of you who dedicated always stay on astrology, stay on spiritual stuff in general. Ain't got to be just this channel, but any channel that deal with spirituality, and you already feel like you're a star seed, it's a good chance you are. It don't lie. What is supposed to feel to feel? How do you feel? That's the question. Everybody got a feeling, but you got to understand, how do you feel? Say you got a Virgo moon. Oh, you're a Leo rising. Virgo's sun. You would think that Virgo's sun is more. You say they're more kind of shy, but they're not shy. They're analytical, right? People say yeah, analytical, right? And that's true. And they don't really like to talk about nonsense. They talk about what they know in details and stuff, very detail oriented. And when they know something, they know something. They can really give you a lot of information, give you too much information. You be like, oh, it's too much to take in. But what people don't realize that you got a Leo sun. I mean, Leo rising. You're a Virgo sun with a Leo rising. So what they don't realize that through your Leo is how your sun can be carried out. So it's good because it's gonna already be it's how you want to shine already, which is Virgo. So when Leo over there, you're gonna really know what you're talking about. Cause Leo take the lead. So you can take the lead on things naturally, and sometimes have like warfare between other authority figures because you're a leader and you know what you're talking about. It's because of the way it's gonna be. You can do it in a playful way because you don't want to offend nobody. So Leo give you the ability to do it in a playful way, the way you bring your son out in a playful way. You can do it like act like joking, but you know what you're talking about. Because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And back in your mind, the sun knows. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But then your moon Aquarius even take it even further because Aquarius is deep. So you want to be kind of unique. The way what you feeling is your unique self. That's what you really feeling within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You naturally is different. And so the way you will carry out your thoughts, how would that moon feed the sun? Because the moon kind of like the mother and the father kind of like work together. So you would be natural, which is coming from your Aquarius self. So you bring it to your consciousness, which is Virgo, and Virgo going to break it down. And after they do what it do, Virgo going to like the naturalness because the sun like to shine anyway. But the way it's going to do is say, "Oh, Aquarius intelligent is different," but it is unique. Because Virgo going to find the facts, going to explain why you're feeling this way through your sun. Then the way it's going to be carried out through your Leo in a playful way and skilled, maybe creative, artistic, what you feel. You know what I mean? Because also Leo got natural intuition. So that's how it's going to be expressed. I hope you get what I'm saying. The moon is the feelings. I feel. Aquarius feel different. Uh, well, I got an idea. How about try this, try this, try this? And the sun will probably agree with it. Most, because they work hand in hand, they agree with it. But the Virgo got to find a way to bring the facts to the table or what you feeling. So when Virgo bring the facts, your Virgo sun bring the facts to what your Aquarius moon feeling is gonna go out through the Leo. It's gonna go out through the Leo. It's gonna be in a very creative way, stylish way, a new trending way, a excited way, and you won't be scared to bring out what you're expressing because it's gonna be through the Leo, and you're gonna be happy. This is a very smart placement too. This is a very smart placement because you got Mercury Sun and you got Uranus Moon. And Leo will have a great time with people who think they're smart because you could easily break things down, come up with new ideas that people will be amazed at. Let's see where you at. Okay, what else we got here? So true, you're absolutely right. Thank you. Thank you too. So, Nick M. He got a Leo Sun, Virgo Moon, Pisces Rising. So boom. Your most important self is a Pisces. Your body. Your rising sign is your most important self, your outward self. You can look at the definition of what the sentence mean and rising. Look for the synonyms, things that mean the same as rising or sentence. The synonym means dominant or predominant. Before dominant means how you rise, how you elevate, your supreme self. Rising sign also means supreme self. Your outward personality, your social personality. So it's the way you socialize. So the way I socialize, so the way you bring out your Pisces there, it's your body too. So you have the beautiful look, at least try to dress yourself beautiful because you're creative right there, expression. And that's on the surface, all the way already out there. So you're going to project your Pisces energy out to someone, they're going to see that. So boom, might have a dreaming like nature. But so Pisces is your body also. So of course you're going to have that beauty and be into beauty. But your Leo sun like to party, like to have fun. Your Leo sun, the way you like to have fun will be expressed through Pisces. And what is Pisces? Pisces feel what's up. Pisces is spiritual. So the way you have fun will be in a good, Pisces will speak more calm, more cool. So the way you have fun will be more on a cool level. You're not just not gonna be that Leo that fiery light, and we do it in a cool form. So this is a good combination to be able to deal with people, handle people of all kinds, and bring inspiration to people. So you probably laugh at all type of stuff, you know what I mean? But you're a cool person. And so now, the moon, Virgo moon, you don't have to break things down before you even get to your sun. And then when you get to your sun gonna find ways to express it. And the way you want to express it, your outward self in Pisces in a cool way. So now I don't know what your Mercury is, and then I could speak, like tell you how you want to speak. Because what I want y'all to realize that your Mercury going to, they're going to work together with your rising sign. Mercury, the way you speak, which is me, Mercury and Libra, my Cancer rising is going to connect with it, and my Jupiter. Jupiter is also part of my Cancer because it's in the first house. So this is why I had a Jupiter personality, youth personality, white wisdom, wise, because Jupiter dealt with wisdom. So very powerful. Mercury in Virgo. You got Mercury in Virgo or the sixth house. I'm talking. What sign it's in? What's not house, but what sign it's in? So this how this going to go down. That very cool person placement right there, because your rising sign is your outward personality. How you gonna bring it out? Your style and your body. So if it's your body, it's all your houses. It's the whole. It's all like the earth, but what's in that earth is the rest of your houses and stuff. What's on the earth or in the earth is the rest of your houses. So your rising sign is like the foundation of the rest of everything else. Whatever connected to your rising sign, like I got Jupiter, it's gonna be a part. It's gonna be built a little different than a regular Cancer rise. So I ain't gonna be the shy type. I'm gonna be the one who's gonna express myself. I got Jupiter there. Jupiter is the ones who always talk about spirit, and some people with Jupiter and got Cancer, they think they got a big personality, big. Think they're God. Think they're the top nurturers. Think they're superior personality because you got Jupiter in Cancer in the first house. So got the superior personality. Sometimes they think they're God and they think they're top nurturer, top whatever. But they're very expressive and very funny and very protective of family on a big level. Not just family home, but all those who friends consider family because you got Jupiter there. So they very friendly and very fiery with the water. It's a balance there. Boom. So now you got Mercury and Virgo. Mercury and Virgo with Mercury and Virgo with Pisces rising. So the way you're gonna speak like a Virgo, you're gonna speak like a Virgo, express yourself like a Virgo, but it's gonna be in a Pisces way. Pisces gonna interact and gonna kind of like it's gonna make it more intuitive and more creative. Because Virgo's creative too, but Pisces gonna even make it more further. You can put it into the emotional way where they can feel you. So, I thank y'all. Much love. Told y'all that y'all to give me $1 million after this live. Mm-mm-mm. I just show y'all how that rising sign work. My whole thing was show y'all how the rising sign work with the signs. It's a style that it's a style that everything will be expressed and how everything will come out. It would be like for me, it being a Jupiter and Cancer way, big expression. Not scared of the media because Jupiter there. So whatever planet you have connected to, you gotta look at that too. All that means something. It ain't gonna always like to be in the spotlight because I got Cancer there. So it's gonna be like a balance. But I have no problem. See what I'm saying? So I must look at what else y'all got in your house with your sign. That's if it's conjunction, if it's conjuncted to it, then it's part of you. Like mine is Jupiter conjunction to Cancer, to my Cancer ascendants. So that lets you know. But if I look at other stuff, what I got connected to my Jupiter, look at the trine. I got Jupiter, trine, Uranus. Jupiter, trine, Uranus. So this all can be part of my personality too. We put all together. Not only will my style be Jupiter, also with the trine, it's a gift. Uranus. So it's gonna be different. So Jupiter gonna expand that Uranus, my gift, gonna be highly intellectual, highly intelligent. One of the most intuitive genius there is because it got Jupiter trine to Uranus, one of the smartest planet. But it's gonna be different. Now this is why I'm different. I'm on the media different. Not only that, I got Uranus trine to my midheavens. I ain't told y'all that part because I got a water grand trine. So I got my Uranus and Scorpio. It's trying to my Pisces midheavens, which is trying to my Jupiter in Cancer. Powerful placement. And so everywhere I go, I got that water grand trine. You can see it all in my chart, that triangle. So this is why, y'all wonder why I'm different than other astrologers in a lot of ways. This is why. Uranus gonna make you different some way. Pluto had that ability too. Yeah, so you got Uranus trine Venus. So you're gonna love different in a different way. freedom, the way you gonna love, unique, freedom, different, in a higher fashion, higher form, humanitarian love. So you got a gift for humanitarian work, showing your love, being there, supportive, humanitarian concerns, and highly claircognizant. See, Uranus is I know, planet. I know what? Venus, I relate. I desire, I relate. So I balance. So you would know things. You be into the intellectual knowledge when dealing with people. You'll know about people, love, know how they thought, know what makes them tick. So you got Neptune trine Venus. Oh, okay. So your spiritual self, spiritual love, Neptune. Ooh, very much clairvoyance, very much empath. Very excited. See that. Okay, so make you super creative and love. This your gift. Trying is just your gift, and what you naturally gifted at, that it's so easy to you. You do these things so naturally that you forget unless you aware. So you use your gifts wisely. You got it. This your gift to know about love and to be an empath and to be claircognizant, be different. This is something that you naturally part of who you are. Yeah, your Mars and Moons, or your Mars and Moon in the first house, but different signs. But is it connected to your ascendants, Ebony? In the first house, you got Mars in that house. It's in the house of Aries, so it make you kind of energetic and happy, like, and got a lot of energy. But also you have short energy. Then you have to rest a little bit and gain your energy quick. Hard for you to sit down. And you got Mars and the Moon. Is they conjuncted together or what they are to each other? You know what I'm saying? You got the Moon in the first house. You're very emotional. Boy, that fire and water emotions is something powerful. I got Mars and Cancer. This is how I take action. Oh, I forgot to say this. I got a Cancer rising, right? The way I take action. Mars through Cancer. Wow. Wow. So that means that Mars and Cancer, the way I take action, my sexual energy, my life force. 'Cause Mars is your life force too. Very powerful. So the way I take action is emotional, through emotions, nurturing, caring, loving, being protective of family, defending myself all the time. That's the way I take action. Very powerful. Mars, how you take action. Mars is your sexual self. Mars is your life force. Mars, boop, is your fun self also. So the way I have fun is in a Cancer way. I got to feel that environment to have fun. The environment got to be comfortable, got to be peace loving, got to be what I'm on. So yep, Pisces rising. Oh, you got Mars and Pisces. Oh, okay, that's what's up. You got Aries Moon. So your emotions when it's feeling something. Ooh, that's a very reactive moon sign right there. With Aries, Aries, deep within yourself. You saying you think all type of thoughts come quick, fast, fiery, very impulsive, very impulsive. And your Pisces got to say, slow down, slow down. I don't operate like this. Your Pisces got to say, Sometimes your moon want to fight against because moon could explode. And then your Pisces got to calm it down. Why I did that? And then you totally feel and sort it out because your Pisces gonna feel and know what's up. So you're gonna sort it out. You're gonna figure out the answer. So that's all it's gonna be. Sometimes you could just because Aries there, so you Pisces can help you out though. If you do explode, Pisces get you right back in line. Your ascendants get you right back in line. So that's the thing about that. It help you feel what you sort out, and sometimes it can like filter it. Pisces can help out your moon reaction. Say no, I'm not gonna do that. Pisces can get lazy, don't want to do nothing because when you rebel against something with Aries, Pisces, the way you might carry out, Pisces don't do nothing. You just sit there. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Instead of fighting. Aries like to fight, but since you got Pisces there, and if you can carry out through your rising sign, you'd be just sitting there like, I ain't doing nothing instead of fighting. Because Pisces don't want to really fight. You know what I'm saying? So or you can run away from the problems and go your ways. And a job you just cut off, instead of just doing anything. So, left when I was at it, I always laughed to myself because I said, see, my Mars had to tell my moon to chill out. Yep, yep. Take action with the Pisces. True, I shut down, take a nap. Yep, because that's how Pisces gonna do. Pisces gonna play. Pisces don't really want to do all that. If you had another fire sign, you probably be fighting. You probably go off like a firecracker and hard to calm down. So that's the thing. The rising sign is very important. Jupiter sextile. Okay, this your potential. This is like you would see a lot of that energy with Jupiter, with Venus, where Jupiter would expand your love and stuff like that. There, this your potential. Once you activate that, it's already in you. A lot of times you just got to let it out, or you're gonna see it how it play out, and you're gonna be a part of that energy when you're dealing with love. You know what I'm saying? When dealing with wisdom, your love for wisdom or knowledge, information, or being adventurous. So you might see that, see trips and say, dog, I want to take me to these trips. I'm going to do this, I want to do that. But then you don't do it. But once you do it, you start activating that energy. Then you say, oh, I ain't know I had it in me like that because I already was in you. So that's all sextiles is. It's your potential stuff also that you see and that you love a lot. So when you do activate that part of you going on trips and doing adventurous things, you're going to find out that's part of who you are. It's already been part of you, and you won't really enjoy it. That's why they say sextiles you enjoy more than anything, because once you bring out your potential, you really enjoy it. She said, "You're right." Thank you, Ebony. Venus trying the moon. The show gift dealing with emotions, love, emotions. The mother. This is a gift. The fifth house, sun. Oh, you got a lot of fifth house, a lot of Leo there. Okay, so you like to look at a lot of funny stuff. Laughter and laugh, and joke and play, and but you also like to inspire people, motivate people. I wonder who got squares or oppositions, because that's very important. It's a Cancer rising. Okay, Mars, Mercury, all everyday life with the lock hot. You got that's your body. Also your style, like how you carry out things, project things out, how you bring things out in the Cancer style. It's on the surface. So if the Cancer say, I ain't feeling this, no matter what the sun say, if your rising sign say, this ain't feeling right, your sun gonna feel gloomy, but your moon gonna reflect why. It's gonna like, because moon also reflection. It's gonna reflect. And so it's gonna work with your Mercury. Like why? And so whatever you feeling, and then boom. So it said, man, most of my chart is squares. But it's not a bad thing, Ebony. People think it's a bad thing to have squares oppositions, but a lot of successful people got squares opposition as far as in this world, because they overcame a lot of that stuff. They fought and they never gave up. So it's all about overcoming with squares oppositions, because squares mean up a hard times what you will go through until you overcome it. And when you overcome it, you be the best at what you do, like master or you learn a lesson. It's a lesson. That's all it is. Opposition more like you got to balance things out, bring the other half in. Like Libra, opposite is Aries. But when these two get together, like Aries energy is balanced. So Libra would need more of. So once you align with it, but you got to tell yourself, like for example, if you're a Libra and you might don't like the Aries energy, how you balance it out, you got to like it. See, I like this energy. It's pretty cool. You got to balance it out. Like I love everything that's part of me, and balance that out, and then boom, you don't overcame it. I like you said that. Okay, thanks, Ebony. Venus square Pluto. Okay, love. We seen a lot of death through love. Death, love, transformed through love. You had a hard time. You had a hard time with love. and love yourself. Soon later, you'll transform through love. Caputo will show you the way once you overcome. It's power. So love against power. So you can be love against powerful people, love against things that's powerful, and also power against love. Like you might be into power, but can't find the love you want, or the love you need, or love you feel. Because you're doing big things. You're in a position of power. So it also means that. So, but also transforming. It's hard for you to transform through love. Yes, but even though you transform, you feel like there's no love, so you struggle with it. So once you overcome all these things that dealing with love and beauty and charm and creativity, the Venus effect, you be good. So it's hard for you to have a good life sometimes because that Pluto there. Pluto will give you a hard time. First you're feeling good, feeling like it's good, and boom, destruction. So thank you too, reflection. So yes, it meant a lot of toxic, powerful people. It felt like no love. So sometimes it also mean what a lot of rap artists have through they get killed through the love of their relationships. We got like that don't mean everybody. I want people to understand that because you got squares to Pluto and opposition to Pluto don't mean you're gonna die or nothing like that. This just explain why some people get killed through that there. They may have like Venus square the Pluto or opposing Pluto and they died in a love relationship. You know what I'm saying? So or or they might have sort of like what's the money sign? So like they may have Saturn square Pluto opposing Pluto, and they might be died over business or money or something like that. Got robbed or something. Or Mars square opposing Pluto, and they got killed for being too aggressive. Fighting or being stuff like that. Or got killed for putting out their pole on somebody or their iron. That's all it means. Stuff like that. Don't mean everybody though, because you can overcome that stuff. You have other stuff in your chart that can override it to help you overcome. See, Moon opposing your sentence. Ooh, what's your sentence, Stephanie Joy? Your emotions opposing. Wow, it's fighting against the way you project yourself. It's fighting against the way you look. Your emotions being like, oh, I don't look good enough. I ain't satisfied. Dog, your body, really? So what's your sentence? I want to know what it is now. Ooh, Moon opposing the sentence. That's tough placement. That's how you bring out stuff. The Moon opposes it, so it could have a battle. So it could be hard for you to come out. Whatever your sentence is, I don't know what it is. Laurie said, hello, y'all. Moon square midheavens. So you have a hard time in the public. Your emotions, struggling, whatever your midheavens is. What is your midheavens? That's all it means. You have a hard time with your midheavens and suffering and whatever it is. We're gonna do Western. I stay in the Western because we're on the Western side. Because we're in the Western hemisphere. That's why I do Western. And that's why mine be accurate because it's the Western hemisphere. We lived in the East, and I would say yes. That's the opposite. So let me see. Aquarius. So okay. Let me look again. Your moon opposing your Aquarius. Oof. Opposes you being different. The way you different. The way you unique. And so you have a hard time. People always getting on you about being different. And so you try to fit in with everyone else. And so this will make it hard for you, and you're different. So your emotion battle that. Hmm. Pretty neat. Your emotion battle you being different. You being too in your intellectual head. So this could cause emotional outbursts, explosion and stuff right here. Let me see what to say. Saturn square Uranus. That's tough. It's cookie right there. You have a hard time with your higher mind, with your unique self, being different. You have a hard time when you go through things like that. Not only you, but I'm talking like people, how the way they come at you. You have a hard time. They always talking about how, they make you feel like it ain't good to be different. You know what I'm saying? People get on you about that. So now you're trying to fit in. And you just can't fit in because you got Saturn square Uranus. Or you want to get out that box of being with people because you know deep within inside yourself you got something unique. You're different. So that give you a hard time of being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Uranus is dealing with yourself, your higher self, and your uniqueness and how different you is. Aquarius is one of the most accepted sign there is because they like when people be different. They don't like people to be something they're not. So you got Moon square midheavens too. So you have a hard time with that. So Lori, okay, you Aquarius rising. I'm gonna read you in a minute, Ebony. So you are Aquarius rising and your Taurus moon have a problem with the way you project yourself ever away. So now it's a struggle, there's a battle. So now, ooh, I see that. So your moon reflect. I want it this way, and because the moon is very strong within you. So if you don't do it, the moon say, and your rising sign say, no, I'm project myself this way. It's a battle. So it's gonna be tough for you to bring anything out and make anything happen. And then your son gonna step in. Your son got to step in and bring inspiration to you to carry out your Aquarius rising. So the sun is the motivation, it's the spirit. So you got a chance to overcome the moon opposing your ascendants through the sun, Aries. Cause like you gonna be more of your Aries display and disregard the Taurus moon and the ascendants, but the ascendants gonna always be there because the body is your outward personality. But sometimes you can escape into that mode, just escape the fight between you being different and you being practically earthly and hardworking. So now your Aries stand right there. Nothing bothering it. So your Aries more like, well, I'm gonna take over this beast. I'm gonna have fun. We're gonna take the lead and we're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But see, your ascendants have no problem with your Aries, so it'll carry it out. It'll carry out whatever the Aries personality wants. So you're gonna be more of the area because the Senate can adjust and can because you got Aquarius. Aquarius can easily adjust with the Aries. Okay. I do Platus, but whole might be all right too. See, my little sister was stabbed. Ebony said my little sister was stabbed by her ex multiple times. She survived it by using her words to appeal to the guy's emotion, mentioning my special needs daughter. I could see the conflict help her chart. So this made you very good in astrology. So this is what I like. Not only do I like for a lot of you to become good at this because a lot of you got it in you at reading these signs and also from your intuition. Stephanie Jordan say Sagittarius. I had a bad image for a while. My moon trines Pluto. So this show give dealing with emotions to overcome emotions. This should give to help people to overcome it because Pluto connected to, so your power is your emotions, like expression from your emotion, using your emotions not to manipulate but to help people. The way you transform is through your emotions. When you moon trine, this is your natural gift. This is what you do. Use your emotions is your power. So you got the power to do anything. Because Pluto will give you the ambitious, the drive. It's a very powerful placement. You can overcome anything that they got going in life. You got the power to overcome anything. This your gift. I had bad image for a while. My moon trans Sagittarius ascendant. So, okay. So you're right, like Sagittarius, very expressive, like creative. Yes, very friendly, nice, kind. Sagittarius, very one of the most kind sign. Other than Libra, is very nice, very kind, and they do things big, think big, everyday life with Lockhart. You got Pluto, your Pluto square Mercury. Ooh, you might have a hard time thinking sometimes. Hard time communicating and expressing yourself because you got Mercury square Pluto. So you have a hard time expressing yourself and it's in your first house. Ooh. So sometimes the way you come off, hard to express yourself. It's hard to get these words out. So we also have hard time with your intuition sometimes. Sometimes you know you're right, you just can't get it out. You just can't. You know you're right, but then you doubt yourself. So that's what that be. Mm. So your mind struggle against power, authority, or anybody you feel powerful. You kind of probably fear that people in higher position that they're gonna try to take over you or dominate you. And you got Mercury hard to communicate when there's somebody who you feel be intimidated by the way you speak or the way they speak. You can be intimidated by either or. Let's see. So in the home, this is the fourth house. So in the home, you have a hard time expressing yourself. So it's the fourth house. Not only yourself have a hard time, also in the home, around family, around friends, you might want to get some stuff out, but don't want to break up your family. It's hard to say. You don't. You're scared to say that something gonna happen. You think something gonna break out or something like that, or people can come against your thoughts, or don't want to hear you out. So this is why you just don't want to speak. You keep secrets and silence, but it's not stuff you want to express. Sometimes you might want to cry because you can't get it out. You feel like you got nobody to talk to. Yes, everyday life with a lot of heart. That's what I'm talking to. Um, Brown eyes, Pisces sun. Oh, you got a your mid heavens. It's Gemini. So in the public, you got to not to bring people together, personality, your careers, talking, teaching, networking, business, bringing things together. So this is in the public's eye. Boom. And your ascendant is Virgo. So you're very practical, very analytical, very observant around people. So you express yourself in the Virgo light. So the way you speak, you will make sure that when you speak and be correct and right. And so it's through the lens of the Virgo, it's how you express yourself. But in the public, the Gemini. So you got the Virgo body rising. So your sun, your motivation is Pisces. Very spiritual, feeling creative, feeling divine, music, art, all that expression, beauty. Put a mold and you make it feel so good. It motivates you. You bring that motivation out through Virgo. So the way you want to articulate yourself is in many styles, many layers. But you also be practical with it, realistic with it, the Virgo way. And then the way you reflect is in the Leo way. Leo is not a downer, inspiration. It's just you gonna think of things that bring you inspiration, be fiery, funny, in a playful way, something like games and through stuff that gonna uplift you, it could be music, art, anything that's inspirational. So that's the way fiery. Upper energy help you out because your moon, Leo. So after you feel good, and which is the moon, then you go through the Pisces, you're really feeling it because you can imagine it, you can vision it, you can dream it with no problem because your sun is there. Your sun love being what it is. The way you're gonna express it is through the Virgo, professional, stylish, and realistic. It was in a dream state, now it comes to the realistic, the way it be projected outwardly in Virgo. She had Mars conjunction Pluto. Oh, okay. That's powerful there. That's a very powerful combination. That's really a number nine. by itself. Mars conjunction Pluto. So that's universal flow. Uh, her energy is her power. The way she carries herself and brings herself out is her power. Herself is her power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a very powerful energy. She's gonna transform through all this aggressiveness, all this fighting, and all through this leadership stuff, and all through this, this warrior like stuff here. Mars conjunction Pluto is warrior. So she go through many fights and overcome many battles. It could be physically, mentally, spiritually, or whatever. She will overcome it. Depending aspects to Mars. Okay. Cancer rising. Hmm. That's a very powerful placement there. Every day with a lock heart say yes. Neptune in the first house. That's powerful. Your spiritual self divine. You probably be feeling, and I'm trying to be funny, but because I got the fifth house coming in right now, my Leo. I'm a Libra in the fifth house stellium, but I got the sun in the fifth house too. So you probably feeling freaky right now. You got Neptune in the first house. And then with the fire Sagittarius, sensual, which means you're in tune with nature. A lot of spiritual people fail to realize, I'm be honest, and they said this on the internet, it's true. People who truly spiritual and vibrate high, a lot of them do feel freaky and horny and all that there. But I ain't saying to give it up to anyone because they're in tune with nature. When I'm in tune with nature, I'm feeling like I just love the energy. If you got energy lovers, they just love the feeling, the pleasure of feeling it through your body. And then I got the Virgo moon to help me feel it through their body. Wow. You really feel that energy. I'm telling you. You ain't give it to anybody, no, because it's spiritual. You know not to give, you ladies know not to give it to nookie. And me as a man, know not to give, you don't give it nookie to anybody. You don't give it nookie to anybody because you got to understand that this is energy. This is your power. You don't give your power to anybody. If you got a cool friend who you know who vibrate on a good level like you, it might be cool. But you give that nookie away and give it to the wrong person and they get hooked, it's over. So let me see. What about having North Node in the fourth house? So this is your journey. Once you accomplish that, the nurturing, caring spirit, being a nurturer, caregiving, this one you will be at your best because it's the Cancer house. So the moon, nurturing, caring, loving, family orient, your territory where you stay, your roots is very important. So your south node was Capricorn, so you did it on a big level in the past life. Capricorn deal with being a legend. It deals with like being like the goat, mastery. So now you're here to master your home area, where you're born, not just the world, but where you're born, your location, your family, stuff like that there. That's all it means. Once you accomplish nurturing your family in the home, nurturing people, um, this is how you win. Going into your inner self, your emotional self, once you conquer, like letting out your emotions to people where people could feel you on that level, this is when you conquer the North Node in the fourth house. So you got Gemini. Yes, Laurie said yes. Although I'm a talker, that's how I feel. No one hear me out. You're right. Stephanie Jordan says, I have 2 grand fire train. Wow. This show gifting. Fiery, like out in the open, doing things, party, setting up party, event planner, being creative, expressive. The fire signs are humanitarians too now. And they more like go-getters, go get it. It's in you. This your gift. This is naturally a part of you. Like leading something. Fire signs are leaders. Of course they're leaders. So you naturally here to lead and create your own, create new energy, create new things, create new vibrations and new events. So this is what you're here to do. It's to set off events, set off things, express your beauty and don't care what nobody say. And you have a lot of people admire you because it's the fire in you. Well, why people like me like that? They're gonna hate the fire, but they're gonna like the fire. So You just can't care what they say because fire signs just don't care. I got a niece. She's a fire sign. And she don't care nobody say. She's not a real big girl, but as a big girl, and she look beautiful. Uh, she showed them that everybody else could do it. She not ashamed of her body. She not ashamed of nothing. So fire signs do that and make people say, "Oh, it's fire. Fire is popular. Fire deal with the media." But if you might have like other stuff that's blocking you, like squares and oppositions from doing what you're supposed to do, and once you accomplish them, you'll win. The King that finally caught one of your lives. Happy Libra season. Thank you. My birthday coming up. Thank you. Seven sign. Thank you. So your North Node is in Gemini. So in the past life, you was a Sagittarius, did everything big, adventures, trips, thought big. Um, so now you're here to do it in the Gemini level, which means unite with people, not just be free spirit and just go out and do it on the big level, but break things down from detail to detail. Now you ain't here to skip the small stuff. You're here to deal with the small stuff and bring people together who ain't so fortunate. See, Sagittarius skip past all that, but you, it's the opposite. So now you're here to carry that out. Once you accomplish that, you win. Express yourself, communication, dealing with people, and teaching them from elementary on up. Not the Sagittarius, do it on the universal level, college level, because you already got that in you. You brought the same South Node in this life, but now you're here to do it. You already got the Sagittarius in you, that knowledge and information. Now you're here to do it on the Gemini level. You're here to bring that energy and use it on the Gemini level. You're already wise with the wisdom once you tap into it, because it's there, it's in you. So now you're here to do it on Gemini level. Teach regular school, teach, translating languages. They do some of the same thing. One just do it bigger than the other and one fiery. So now you're here to really think and go deep into them thoughts and details. Both of them can speak well. Say your conjunction to Venus, your North Node. Okay, so love, beauty, art. You here to accomplish that. They're gonna help aid you. Love, beauty, art. And it's in the fifth house, the playful house. Very playful, huh? Okay. You can play with thoughts. Like the kids. Teach the kids. You teach the youth. So you got Venus connected, so show love. Love is very powerful. I love the kids. Ooh, that baby's so precious. Ooh, this kid look good. That's how Laurie gonna be all the time. So you're here to do that. Teach many ways. Brown Eye said, thank you. Sounds right. My tarot card says High Priest and Justice. I need to do the birth cards. I like the birth cards. The tarot card is good too, because I got like my tarot card will be life path 7 will be it'll be the chariot, however, in the tower. The other one, my number 9 card will be the Hemet and probably the moon card. But my attitude number 1 will be the magic man, the musician, number 1. So let me see what to say here. Thank you. Freaky Neptune in the first house. Does Pisces rising? Yeah, that's count too. That count too. But you can feel it within yourself. It's really energy. So when I say freaky, it give you a sensual feeling. You feel horny, but you ain't gonna just give it to anybody. But you really feeling it, and it feel good. It's pleasure feeling. It feel good. It flows through you. Like ooh, it's all type of thoughts. So don't look at it as a bad thing. You see, Leo Sun square Mars. Oh, I got Sun square Mars too. I ain't got Leo, but I got Sun square Mars, and Sun square Mars make you super aggressive and can get very violent. Really lay the law down. People with Sun square Mars got a temper. Like my temper was woof off the roof in the fiery, like very snap in a big way. And don't stop fighting. You go on and on and on. Cause you have a hard time with that. You got square. So I understand. Now if I look at Leo, which Scorpio is very big, what you got going on. Now, That's a very powerful placement, very explosive placement. Sun square Mars. You want to know those fighters and those who would just kill you off the riff? Sun square Mars. Not only Sun conjunction Pluto or Sun conjunction Mars, but look at Sun square Mars. See, square means have a hard time, have trouble. So you know, opposing Sun opposing Mars or something like that. So you got eighth house Leo, Saturn square Mercury. So you have a hard time with your thoughts, expressing yourself because you want to express yourself right and correct. So you're always practicing of how to talk and how to speak in the right way. Professionalist like attitude, because you got Sun square Mercury. So wow. And you got Saturn square Uranus. So you kind of struggle with being unique. You love to be unique. And then when you do be unique, you have a hard time with it or something like that. See, I struggle with expressing myself playfully. Okay, I see that. Now you understand. See, y'all get it after a while. Like reading these signs make it easy. When I come on here, make it easy. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Ebony. We don't get to see you before then. What date you were born, King Lit? I was born October the 9th, 1977. So I got life path 7. 197 is my attitude number 1. And my birth card is a King of Club. My second card is the Four Hearts. Cancer card. Cancer Zodiac was Four Hearts. So yes, I do. Ascendant square the moon. Greetings to you, Kiba Weeba. Pluto opposing my moon too. Oh, okay. You have a hard time. Ebony right, especially with Pluto Scorpio in the eighth house. You got all that in the eighth house? That's powerful there. Not only your generation with Scorpio, you got your Pluto in the house of it. So that's the area of life you're gonna be kicking it in. When it comes to power, authority, how you transform. So you be very obsessed with that researching and discovering things. I feel like my stove's always on, even if it's just the warm setting. I see why. Say, so you were Aries, Laurie, 4, 6, 1983. So your attitude number is 1. Laurie, your attitude number 1, which is the sun. Number is give you more leadership ability. Don't care what nobody think. You know, or sometimes you love compliments, of course. That's give you inspiration and you inspire people, motivate people. That's your attitude number. Now, so the 6 is more of your internal numbers, the day you're born on, because 6 is 15. So the 1 give you a little bit of that sun, 5 give you a little bit of Mercury. So it's like Sun conjunction Mercury, but when you add it up, you get 6. So 6 take over, so it's give you more Venus effect. So you have no problem with expressing yourself looking good and beauty, charm, makeup, and all that. And like to feel good within yourself. Pleasure means a lot. Things that fulfill you. Having a stable home, nurturing, caring. It's all about uh, your family and stuff like that. So your life path number is, let me add it up. 4 and 15. 4 and 15, you get 19. 1 plus 9, you get 10. 1 plus 0, you get 1. That's your attitude number, right? So add up your attitude number plus 1983, the year you were born, right? So lead the 1 to the curve. I'm going to add up 1983. And get 4. That might be a mass number 22. Hold up. Mass number 22? It's either 4 or 22. So 4. So 4 basically just say that you're grounded in the way you do things. You don't like to be all out in the opening with it. You like to be more on the low with it, but it's all about your home, and you providing, hard worker, providing for everything. But see, this also could be like a suicidal number. Sometimes people get depressed, stressed out, and go through things and stuff like that there, because your life path number 4. So, but this is a good number when dealing with like the home, family, providing and stuff like that. Earthly, it's an earthly number, so you're very realistic, stuff like that there. Let me see what this is. And four is a nation. Is like so like it's an Earth number, so it's Mother Earth. So being practical, realistic, embrace that Mother Earth. Seven. Okay, candidate on October the 13th. Oh, life path eight. So you material manifester. Material manifester. So you got attitude five and one on 13, which is four. 13 is a number like I know people got that number. 13. That 13 is can be hard, but it's a powerful number, strong once you overcome. It's about overcoming obstacles. Like don't be like having confidence, don't doubt yourself. Cause people with that number always doubt themselves with number 13, which is four. And they be kind of suicidal on the edge and they can be like mentally imbalanced or bipolar. But if you can overcome that 13 number, I'm telling you, you can overcome that 13 number. Overcome it. That's what y'all here to do, to overcome that 13 in the center. That help you reach your number eight. It'll be hard for you to reach your careers and your status, which is number eight, and be a legend or something, leave a mark and something where you can't uh stabilize that the 13, that four you got. Five can't do it because five is expression, it's the attitude. Four is internal. So four is the day you're born on. So you got to get that four to 13 right. 4/13 right. So once that's stable, everything be flowing. Your attitude number and your life path number, you be able to reach that. Own your own businesses, good career, good status, moving up the ladder. So four is those that ain't off the wall 1 minute, and because like explosive or always changing up modes and all that there is good. It can aid the number five you got, your Mercury, the way you express yourself, because you can speak very well. But sometimes it's hard to speak because that four be stuck right there. You don't want to say nothing. But see, once you get that four right and stable, you'll know when to speak and how to speak. I want y'all to understand that the day you're born on is always the center number that helps your attitude number and your life path number. You know what I'm saying? The all of them will still be the energy there, but once you get that center number right, in the center that's internal, I call it the soul number because it's internal. You can help your life path, your life purpose, your soul purpose number. You know what I'm saying? Or and your attitude number. Like I got a 9 that helped me out. The warrior number. Had to fight all these obstacles, overcome any battle, And 9 will always be fortunate in some way, always have in some way. It's a fortune number and it's a battle number, strong warrior number. So you got all the gifts, got everything in one. But my attitude number 1 make me more strong, sometimes cocky, not too cocky. I think I'm pretty much balanced. But it helped my 7, my spiritual self. You know what I'm saying? As a warrior to go for them goals. Let me see what we got here. Okay, 19. Yeah, you're a life path 8, 7 sign. Oh, you're a Taurus rising. Okay, Earth. I'll order my official birth certificate. Okay, I see that. Thank you, Ebony. Delete the message. I ain't even seen it. That's good. I don't know what it is. Uh, Lori, thank you too. What do you think about? It's similar to a square. I got to get deeper to them like minor aspects, I think. But all counts, Thanks, Lori and Kane Lit, 7 sign, Aries rising. Okay, so you got the body of an Aries, the way you project yourself in Aries. Everything come out in the Aries style. But you're a Pisces sun. I get you. Pisces sun. So your sun will be cool, smooth, so you can bring out in the Aries way. Yeah. How you get your life path number? You just add up all the numbers in your birthday. Put your birthday on there. You add up all the numbers on your birthday. If you got a calculator, it'll be easy too. You break it down to a single number. Now they come out like 11, 22, or 33. You leave it like it is. It still will be, if it's 11, it still will have some 2 in it because you might not be fully there to 11 yet. But just give you more power as the 11. Because two is most likely behind the scene, but when it becomes 11, they be in the forefront. It's like balance right there. I never heard about attitude numbers until this live. People don't see when they do astrology, they be acting like they know what they're talking about, but they really don't. What I mean is, I learned from a lot of books, and a lot of things, and a lot of people, but then I come out with my own style, own way. But the thing is, I give them all appreciation for everything. That's why I'm here. But my thing is, the only thing that I was like saying, why they don't never like they always do life path number, but they never do attitude number. All matter. They all put one over the other. That's where they mess up at, and this is where y'all don't get the full deal. It's either they don't know or they following each other. They say, "Oh, life path the most important." Why everybody saying the same thing instead of finding out for they testing, for themselves? When none ain't better than the other, they just got different positions and different roles they play. Like if it is important, life path would be important, but also your other numbers important too. I ain't saying life path ain't important. I ain't saying your attitude not important. Yeah, but whatever your attitude number is, that's what people gonna first see. Just like how they talking about your rising sign was and stuff like that. But your attitude number is what you first gonna see for real. Your first, like, as a one, you gonna see me with a strong personality. You know what I'm saying? Funny, like to play. You gonna see me as a leader, strong, and don't care about a lot of stuff. I don't care what nobody think. People who know me know I don't really care what people think. So Nick, your attitude number is 9. 9 people don't come off as aggressive, even though it's aggressive number. 9 people come off as cool and calm that people fail to realize. But they could turn up too. So I'm saying 9 can be like all around, it's mutable. So 9 is a leader, but 9 gonna come out cool, very gentle, very kind, one of the good, most accepting number there is. So that's your attitude number. That don't mean that the 8 don't have a part, because the 8 is deep within you. So the 8 gonna be more like earthly, more practical, more realistic, and more like driven and more ambitious, just like the 9. But 9 is gonna be more cooler than 8 is cool too. But when you get turned to the other side, 9 is the most aggressive. 9 can get very rowdy and very dangerous. The 8 can get there too, but the 8 more about money, more about respect. The 9 is about respect too. So they have certain aspects a part of each other since they're next to each other. That's why. And 9 go back to what? 1. So we're gonna have some traits of a 1, a leader. Have some traits of the 8. So you're gonna see that. Sun is a 9. Yeah, 9 is the strongest number. Strongest number. Warrior like stuff. They do some of the dangerous stuff there is, like, especially when it comes to fight and the action and stuff. Yes. But they're on a knowledge humanitarian, it's a humanitarian number. So they love people and they accept people for who they are. They always like to know how people think. So these are psychologists. Like I like to know what makes you tick without judging you. I hear how you think. That's pretty much a 9. 9 people very smart. You think 7s are because 9 holds some of the 7 and 8. Let me break it down. Like I always say in a lot of my videos. Number 1. 1 through 9. The 1, I'm doing it short. 1 is the leader. 1 is the leader, and the one that's going to create the rest of the numbers, going to create reality. But before you get to 1, you got 0 come out the woman, the womb, out the hole, from nothingness, from out of darkness, out the womb of a woman came life. 1 is light, the male, masculine, sun, consciousness. 1 is aware of its presence. So now 1 creating, and from a woman came the man, now 1 creating the woman. Here you go, 2. So from a woman, a man came, right? Woman was first because she the womb. And then 1 came, and then 2 came. 2 is the moon, the woman. You got the sun, you got the moon, the mother and the father. So now 2 not only has some of the 1 in it, but 2 also has its own nature, the female nature. So 2 is creative too, but 2 is more cool and laid back. So 2 is the mother. And then you got 1 and 2 creates 3. The father and mother creates 3, which is the child, which is Jupiter. So the child is playful. And as the child get older, it expands in wisdom. and knowledge and understanding. They like to learn. They like to do adventurous things. They like to explore and stuff like that there. You know what I mean? And then from there, it becomes wise. Now I need a home, which is four. Four deal with the home, the earth. Now I want to know about the home, want to know about its territory, about the earth. So it has all the elements. It becomes four. Four has all the elements. So four is all about the elements, the balance of the elements. So four is a strong number, stable. So three need a foundation as it get older as the wise one. Becomes four. Four is like the teacher, the elder of all the other numbers. It's a teacher now. Now, as it stays in his home, stay in this one little spot, it becomes number five. I want to explore, I want to go out. Five is the free spirit, want to go off and free thinker, think of this, think of that, think of that. Exploring when dealing with thoughts. It becomes a baby that's exploring the thoughts when and thinking of all type of stuff. So now, after they do all the exploring and having fun and doing running wild, ripping wild, it becomes number six. Now it wants a family. It done did all the stuff it need to do. Now it wants a family. Number six. So love is very important to it now. Now love is very important. Number six. So family, family support, foundation. So now it wants to heal, nurturer, be the nurse of the family. Do all the things that family need. Take care of the family. Be the activist into the community. You know what I'm saying? Building this family. So after a while, after build a family and all that, now it needs number seven. Seven has become spiritual. It done did all it need to do. Got a family, got a home, the community right. Now number seven, spiritual foundation. It needs to know who it is. It need to know who I am individually. Who is I? So that's why it becomes a loner, because it goes deep into reflection, trying to find itself and find out how to use these powers that I have. What is these powers? What is it? The question it, break it down, it experiment. It pick up on all type of energy that six had. Because six already was like the eye. It was already clairvoyant, imaginative. Now the seven going to master everything that was behind it. They're going to master all the energy vortexes, all the areas of life. So now, how can I master this? How can I find myself? When I know myself, because seven did what I know, now I master it. Now, after I become spiritual, truly divine as the healer, I experience everything. Boom, bringing out new philosophy, new this, new that, new science, breaking down science, breaking down what things is, giving people an outlet and a layer in life. So I'm setting the blueprint as the law bringer, lawmaker, and all this here. Boom. Seven doing all that work. It seemed dolo or solo, but they doing it because it's learning what spirit is. When you learn what spirit is, it want to write down the truth and speak its truth and break it down to you so you can understand, so everybody else can understand. Then it comes to the eight. Now, when it comes to the eight, it already been spiritual. It got everything in the spiritual realm. It mastered the mind. It's already elevated. Now it want to experience having things. Let's get this. Let's get this money. Let's experience the earthly plane. Let's get all I need. See how it feels. Have wealth. So eighth is the number of wealth, material manifesting. So now I want to go get it. So I'm saying that's why a lot of number eight people, they be more material, but once they focus on their number seven self, they balance it out. So I'm saying they forget their spiritual essence, because now it comes number eight. Number eight want to be more earthly, and sometimes the eight get robbed and get shut down because they forgot who it was. They forgot about number seven. So that's why sometimes eight and seven need each other. You know what I'm saying? Seven, so it can't be so spiritual, so high in the mind, need to come back down. And eight would need seven. So remember, it's spiritual self in the essence and how powerful it really can be. So eight, forget about how powerful it is and lose sight and be so egotistic, so materialistic. Forget about family. If forget about number six. If forget about how free it is, number five. Forget about number four. You know what I'm saying? The earthly plane. If sometimes forget about his own kids and his mother and his father, go to two, three, two, and one. So there you have it. Number eight, now you experience everything, had everything. Well, when this balance is right, so it gives back to the community when it comes to number nine. Now, after number eight, been a legend for wealth and building its foundation, it becomes number nine. Number nine has all of it. It's completion. Now, all number nine don't care about money. Nine is one number that really don't care about money at all. Sometimes nines can go broke and be homeless because of that. And nines don't care about money because nine done had it all in the past. It done been through the eight. So now all nines want to do is give and be a humanitarian and show his love. Nine always giving his time and giving his energy because already the old soul is already wise. It done been through everything all the way on back. So now nine I had everything. Nine I had everything on the planet. Everything. It had it done been spiritual. It done mastered all that. It done mastered the material realm. All seven is the mastery of the mind and material, master of the mind and the spiritual realm. Eight is the master of it's the master of eight is the master of wealth, material. Nine already been through all that, so it's the old soul. So it has natural psychic gifts and all that to help the humanity. So it's a warrior. It fights. It's strong. Sometimes too much for a nine. Sometimes life get too much. It feel like it don't belong here sometimes because it done had it all. So it knows it got complete its path. Nine want to complete its mission in life. So completion, finishing stuff off, nine do easy. Nine easy finish things off. That's what it do. It's the last number. It's completion. So after number nine, the old soul, it didn't complete its path in life, as long as it ain't reincarnated back on earth. So as long as it got the spiritual essence and everything in it, it's good. So nine will all be fortunate. Nine is a good number, spiral into the universe. Keep it Weaver say, wow. It's interesting, ain't it? It's interesting how these numbers play a part. Then things go back to 10, go back to 1 again. 10 is be a double vibration you creating over and over and over the same numbers. So really it's 1 through 9. Now y'all see it. The 1 is from the womb, cosmic womb, universal mother. Energy itself, the circle, the egg. What come from the cosmic egg? The sun. He came from the energy source of his mother, which is 0. So when you add 1, the sun was 0, cosmic mother, this is a powerful number. 10 is a powerful number. It's another fortunate number because it got 1 and 0, the sun. It's fortunate. That's why, like, in tarot card, what it is, fortunate card, 10 is, and this is why. That's why it's after the Hemet. So after the Hemet done brought the light to everybody, number 9, and fed everybody all the wisdom, dropping the light, holding the light, it goes to the fortunate card, number 10. So then after that, you got 11, the high vibration, the 2. My older sister is the 7, but she isn't spiritual at all from what I can see. I want to have manifest for her internally. But also you gotta understand now, all of them got a downside. All of them got a downside. They struggle. And then you got other numbers in your chart too. There are other what's her other numbers? You know, we got to see what's the other numbers is. So how do they get along with each other, these numbers? So you have to add the year, month, and day you're born on. You have to get your life path. Get your life path number. Yeah, brown eyes, you're right. But y'all see it though. One is a number that after come out the egg, it's here to create its reality. It's here to create from the consciousness as awareness. So one, the sun bring light to everything, make it grow. When everything grow, at night, one turn to what? 2. Night turn to one turn to 2 at night, because the moon come out, the mother come out. If the one finished creating, the mother come out, number 2. So when you get all your healing at night, the moon, right? Number 2. Just give you an example of what number 2 is. Get all your healing when dealing with number 2 at night, sleep, rest, boom. She's made 6. So her attitude number 2. Her attitude number 2. I see you, Master Glam. Her attitude number 2. Her attitude number is 2. Kenley, you're very knowledgeable. I'm learning a lot from you. Sun conjunction Pluto was something else. Yeah, I got that. Sun conjunction Pluto. I got Mercury conjunction Pluto too. But I also got Sun sextile Neptune. I activate that. And I got Mercury sextile Neptune. After 9 is over, or back to 0, basically. But if you want to go on, just add the 1, the Sun, and Pluto together. 10 could be Sun conjunction Pluto. If we do it like individually, right? I done did it like this too. To you who born on the 13th, for example, I would say Sun conjunction, because 3 represents Jupiter, conjunction Jupiter, Sun conjunction Jupiter, like that there. Those who born on the 23rd, the Moon conjunction Jupiter, like that. But I learned this. What I learned. I learned that a lot of your numbers in your chart, like my attitude number 1, the day I born on number 9, my life path is 34, which is 7. What I learned is that you will see that your numbers correlate with your chart, your natal chart. For example, 1 represents the Sun, 9 represents Mars and Pluto, right? Uh, 7 represents the Moon and Neptune, right? Both of them. So now let's look at it. It's the Sun, Mars, Pluto, the Moon, and Neptune. Now, Pluto number 9. 7 deals with Neptune and the Moon. I got a water grand trine. A water grand trine, which is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. My midheavens is Pisces, 7. Sun conjunction, to my Pluto, 1 conjunction to 9. Sun square Mars, which is 9 in numerology. So boom, you see a lot of that. My Sun sextile, 1 sextile to Neptune, 7. You see a lot of that. You be like, wow, wow, wow. I said, look here. I said, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. They kind of correlate. They correlates a lot. I said, this is interesting. Moon, 2 square 9. You got Saturn, 8 conjunction 9. 7 sextile 9. Something like that. Stuff like that. I'm just playing around with it. Yes, it's all connected. You'll see it in some way. And then I got a King of Club, Master of Knowledge. I love the cards. It's fun. King of Club, Master of Knowledge. And my second card is the Cancer card. Why? I'm already cancerized. Water already down in my chart. I already got a Cancer signature. Now, only 2 numbers and my cards add up. My King of Club, October the 9th. That's all the playing cards you get. Like mine's October the 9th. So I got a King of Club. And my second card is the 4 of Hearts, which is a Cancer card. All mine seem to always connect. Like in Chinese zodiac, I'm born in the snake year. I'm a fire snake. You got 5 different snakes. I'm the fire snake. We all know that snake always spiritual, so it deal with Kundalini, how the energy flow in the third eye. So on the fire snake, it deal with psychic ability, the most psychic in Chinese zodiac is the snake. Those born the snake year. Then the pig is the other psychic one. So, or the hog or the boar, second others. But the snake, I got a fire snake. It all add up. Like, wow. Everywhere I go. They always say psychic. They always say some of the traits that I have already. Like the Venus traits, the creativity, the Taurus, the moon is exhausted. Okay, I see that. So your rising, yeah, it's chart ruler. Okay, yours fire. That's what's up. Great point, Stephanie. 1 Aries, the sun. 2, I see that. I see that. But this also open up ideas for you all to think too on your own, so you can bring something new to the forefront with confidence. But first, really go over what you're talking about, so you can know what you're talking about. So if I could open up heads, I could say, ooh, she fire. Ooh, he fire. Ooh, the guy tight. Ooh, stuff like that there. Nobody give y'all too much different stuff. That's where they mess up at. The fourth house, okay, okay. It makes sense. Life path 2, 11, Cancer. Yep, the moon trait. Obsessed with the moon. Your moon, baby. I got moon in the fourth house. Moon in the fourth house. The moon, they say just 2, but it also represents 7. Uh, so that's why twos are claircentient, definitely. Sevens are 2. 7 are also with Neptune. So your moon, baby. That's what's up. I'm a moon baby, but I also can be the sun baby, the moon baby. You're a boy? Okay, Lori. You're a boy. You're born at 11:46 p.m. That's what's up. Yep, 2 is Taurus. Yep, second house. So there's many ways to do numerology. Like, there's many ways you can do it. You got to understand why Pisces got number 12, which is 3, right? Pisces number 12, number 3. What is the 12th month? Sagittarius. Boom. I show you something right there too. So it show you that number 3 not only got Jupiter. I just give you like the end that how most astrology would do it, and that's why I got sometimes I tell you I give y'all the full plate. Like I tell you, number 3 don't only represents Jupiter, also represents Mercury, the third house, but it also represents which is Gemini, but also represents Pisces. So I only go to that. I only go to like the basis of it. But if I get a full length, we go down the line. For example, number 1, I don't say that in my videos over and over and over. I'm gonna say it again. Number 1, find the spots where all number 1s at. Number 1, the first house is Aries, but also the first month is what? Capricorn. Uh, the 1 represents the sun. So you see Capricorn, Aries, but also Libra, 10. So Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and Leo for number 1. If I would give you out a full plate. Now number two, second month is Aquarius, second house is Taurus, but it represents the moon. So we do it numerology way. The sun will be the ruler, but you got co-rulers, which means assistants. Sun will be the ruler. The co-assistants of number 1 would be the Venus, which is Libra, Saturn, and Mars. That's the co-rulers. So we do it like that, boom, you get the basis. So we want to keep it basic because I understand it can get very sloppy if you don't understand. Like that there. And number 9 could represents also Sagittarius, the ninth month. But also the ninth month, which is Virgo, but also the ninth house, which is Sagittarius, and Scorpio and Aries. Now y'all get it. Now look at the traits of all these signs. If we look at number 9, Sagittarius, a free spirit, off the chains, fiery, knowledge, wisdom, adventurous, bold, Virgo, analytical, observing everything, spins things through his body. You know what I'm saying? It's very smart, intelligent, breaking down things all the time. And then Scorpio, bold, strong, psychic, uh, woof, powerful, transforming. Now look at Aries, a leader, creative, impulsive, go-getter, a warrior. So look at Scorpio and Aries as a warrior. Scorpio is a higher octane of Aries. So Scorpio deal more of the higher self. So them, do you have it? Number 9. You be like, wow, okay. You get it. You see Jupiter, you see Pluto, you see Jupiter, you see Pluto, you see Mercury. and you see Mercury, Pluto, Jupiter. I said Mars, and Mars. But there's many ways to break this stuff down, right? Many ways you can do it, but I'll just give you the basics of what we know. My intuition had kicked in one day and said, "Oh, how about this?" And I think I made a video about 2 or 3 years ago that I found something that I needed exposed to y'all, and I made a video about it, but I don't think it did that many views. Some way back 3 or 4 years ago. But that's before my channel was this big. People knew I was gonna get that big because they knew that wow, King Lick is unique. You just got to keep going because some people say I don't understand why he ain't out there like that. Why he ain't blowing up quickly. But after a while, they catch on, especially certain seasons, certain months. Hey, how you doing, Lucille? So, Ebony, you still there? Ebony, you still there? So true, Master says, so true. I have heavy Capricorn all my life. It's 8. Okay, that's hard worker. Go get that money. Good with the hands. Can you type in my email for the people if you remember it? I appreciate you. Good. How are you, Lucero? I think that's how you say your name. How many L's? Let me see how many L's. Are the S's in here and L's in the name? Yeah, but R.A. all lowercase letters. RAPOWER 19. So raw power 19 with the at sign gmail.com. I think I'm saying it right. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yes, I love the insight here. Glad to have come here. Thank you for sharing yourself. I found you really looking forward to Destiny card. I'm an Ace of Diamonds. I'm a Fire Snake. Ooh, Fire Snakes. They remind me of Life Path 7, Fire Snakes. I'm a Fire Snake. Also I'm Libra Fire Snake. And it's accurate. The only thing I love Destiny cards because the only reason I like Destiny cards so much because it's fun. It's very fun to me. I like tarot cards, but it's nothing like Destiny cards. When you read up on it, like wow. No, lowercase r, Ebony. Lowercase r. Appreciate you. I'm not familiar with these cards you're referring. Oh, it's called the Love Card Book. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Put the phone down. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Gotta cut this light on a little bit so you can see. This is it right here. Matter of fact, since it's live rolling right now, I ain't gonna end it right now. I feel like talking forever, but thank you, Destiny. This is my email. Let me pin it to the top. Pin the message. I pinned it. So y'all can hit me up. Yeah, I take donations too. It's cool. Whatever. So upper and lower won't affect it. Okay, you see how the card look? Y'all give me your birthdays and I'm gonna show y'all how it works. Just put your birthdays in the comment. She said, what your birthday revealed about you and your personal relationships. It's a very good book by Robert Lee Camp. I always recommend this book. So many people brought this book through me, revealing he had to give me extra credit. He had to give me like pay me to be his advertiser. It's about 10 people brought this book through me. Even my girl got a book, got this book. Come on, people. About 10 people got this book through me. Okay, you got 7. Okay, I see y'all birthday. I'm gonna show y'all through here. This the birthdays in the back right here. You only need. It's so crazy that you only need the month and the day you're born on. That's how powerful this book is. You don't even need the year. So you're born on the 13th October. Let me see. Got to go to October right here. See, can you see? I see my card on the 9th. So yours is. My phone stopped being blurry. Yours is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Yours is 9 o'clock. Let me show you what it is. They be naming the card like the faith card and all that. I love this book. I love this book. Okay, yours is this here, Universal Knowledge card. Universal Knowledge card. This is Sexy 9 o'clock. It'll tell you, so I'm up, you got a high sex drive, all that other stuff. But anyway, I'm reading a little bit to you. Those who have this card experience revelations going on here on Earth that few other cards do. These revelations come from time to time when a club person releases his or her attachment to some of these preconceived ideas and notions. Also a card of negative thinking in any individual of birth. This birth card must let go of many negative mental patterns accumulating from their past life. If they are to assess the inherent power in this card, there are many who succeed in letting go and many who reaches the very heights of recognition through their work of giving knowledge to the world. So when you let go all the negativity, let go all the thoughts in the past that got you down, and here you become the knowledge giver. And say it goes on and on and on. I could read and read. This card also called a sexual enjoyment. Highly sensual side. It creates a Venus. Say I ain't gonna read all of them. Just say highly sensual side with strong romantic drives. It tell you about the rest. About they should see them giving their wealth of knowledge to the world. It goes on and on and on. But this thing get kind of so accurate and so scary. Is that some of their life challenges revolve around honesty and integrity. They're often involved with others who are not so high in these areas. Y'all get yourself involved with people who are not honest to y'all and don't have integrity. You gotta mess with people like that. They are here to learn to focus their mental power and stick to philosophy that will guide them through their ups and downs. It got about the love relationships and everything on here, y'all. Yeah, but I just ain't put it. Now, your second card, you say October 13th. Your second card will be the Two of Hearts. This is right here. Planetary ruling card. It'll be, you can't hardly see, but it's just the Two of Hearts. Under Libra, Two of Hearts. And then if you're in a relationship, it tell you what you is to that person. Yeah, like for me, it's love at first sight with me and my mate. And all that, explaining all that, a lot of other stuff in here. I just can't read on. It's a lot of information. Got to go. Have a blessed day. Well, thank you. You see my email number right there. You can easily donate or holler at me if you need to know anything. Okay, now, moving on. For reflection, let's look at your card. You born in January the 26th. Let me see. July 26th. So your card is the Two of Clubs. This is a communication card, very talkative. Let me show you your card right here. Hold up. Let me show you your card. Communication card right here. Today, our social, enjoy good, stimulating conversation. It goes on and on and on and on. Y'all need to get this book, man. See, these people are endowed with many natural gifts and abilities. Yep. See, that y'all can get caught up in fear. This might make y'all irritable and like the argue and stuff. But y'all like to talk and share ideas. And y'all the most physical, beautiful people and intelligent people, that to say. Um, y'all love relationship reflect on y'all inner self, inner wellness, and self-love. It goes on and on and on. I go all right there, but I can't be reading everything. I just give y'all a little taste. Lori, 415. Let's see what your card is. Let's go to April. April the 15th. Yours the Six of Diamonds. Six of Diamonds. Y'all need to get this book now. I'm gonna get off here in a minute, but I want y'all to get this book. You need to give me some money, Robert Kemp. I make my own card. I got a lot of knowledge on my page about these cards for my own intuition after I've been reading them. Let's go to Six of Diamonds. Six of Diamonds. So you got the financial responsibility card. As you see, I be marking all through these books. It's my book. I don't be caring. I be breaking it down. This is how I break it down. Sometimes I get definition of a word and put it together. It says sports figure right here. All that there. Diamonds are related to finances. People who are keenly aware of financial debts and their repayment. I get paranoid about having outstanding financial debts and all that. Y'all might pay y'all phone bills and utility bills ahead of time because y'all want to be on time. Y'all don't want to get, you know what I'm saying, kicked out the house, or so y'all pay y'all bills on time, stuff like that. Or y'all don't want to get nothing cut off. Also, they receive exactly what they give to others. Y'all can have financial losses and gains as the past life accounts are settled. It's settled. Stuff like that. Say y'all got natural intuition. They will always be happy regardless of circumstances they in. If you discover your special mission in life, y'all will not worry about how much money y'all have, because y'all could be the one who worry about money and take care of your finances. These people make great teachers. They are givers and can be entrusted with financial responsibility, great financial responsibility and stuff like that. So y'all the keepers of the law. You got a highly mental approach to love. Explain about love relationships too, but I don't go too deep. So let me go to the next person. Okay, August the 12th. August the 12th. So your card is the Ace of Diamonds. I got a lot of diamonds on here, I'll tell you that. Clubs and diamonds. A lot of diamonds on here. I ain't told you your second card. That's my bad. Catch me on another live. I'll make this strictly about cards and might bring a special guest on here because she loved doing the cards. Okay. Desire for love and money. That's Ace of Diamonds. This explain about that sometimes it seems difficult to have both money and love at the same time and stuff like that. About business associate, lovers, and married partners, and all this here, and stuff like that. How creative y'all are. Y'all capable of working two jobs at the same time. You have a lot of artistic abilities. Y'all can have a life that's full of phone calls, communications, also always talking on the phone, activities. And it talk about it's best for y'all. Let's say y'all are claiming to be psychic, and y'all naturally attracted to the metaphysics side of life, like what we on right now and more. So your second card, let's give you your second card. So you born on August. Oh, you ain't got no second card. Anybody who a Leo, in this book, they don't have a second card. They have the same card for their second card. Let me see. Uh, see, love at first sight. Let me see. You 7'5", Ebony? Let me see 7'5". What you got going on? July, July the 5th. So you the 10 of diamond. 10 of diamonds. That's a high card. With the 10, the 10, 10. 10 of diamonds. I'm gonna make this my last card. You got the blessed card, Ebony. You got the blessed card. So y'all know how to manage and run a business of any size. Many of them inherit or marry into wealth. They love to be the center of attention, which is direct correlate to this card. With so many blessings, you might expect them to be generous souls, but that is not the case. Many of them simply direct these blessings to the creatures or more money, and some even become ruthless in this regard. But it's the card of intuition and service to knowledge and devoted to their talents and resources to helping the world. All tens are dangerous in becoming overly fixated on accumulating of things related to their suit. So I mean money. Don't be so fixed on money. But you could be selfish, but y'all got creativity and very intelligence. Also successful, y'all successful in whatever y'all do due to this power directed towards business and financial gain. If they develop their spiritual awareness, their later years will be fulfilled with expansion of the mind and soul instead of doubt and being indecisive. Many find an artistic avenue of expression in their later years, which brings many rewards. That's Ebony. Okay, see, 10 of diamonds, search for love. It goes on and on and on and on. Let me see what your second card is. This will be the last card I'm gonna do. See, July the 5th. The second card is 10 of hearts. Hearts deal with love. But let me see how you is with me, if you get along with me. I'm a king of club. You got CRS. My second card is VEM. Attractive. Okay, we get along very good. 3 attractive, 1 for intensity, 3 for compatibility. So all is on point. Now let me look at in the back, the connections between me and you, Ebony. Okay, CRS right here. Say though difficult to describe, this connection is one that can be very important if either you are seriously interested in self-development and personal transformation. This connection implies that you act as a teacher to your partner. To me, if she was my partner, she was cool. Someone who leads him or her to a more mature and self-responsible way of looking at themselves and their role. You represents part of their cosmic destiny, a role. As such, you have a profound effect on them. Okay, that's this type of stuff that this talk about in the back when they say about friendship or relationship. This is affirmation that you say. I remind my partner of significant aspects of the highest potential. I show them what they can do and become. Okay, what else? This is Venus. You got also, they give you 5 different things. The second powerful when dealing with me, the King of Club, would be the VEM. That's the Venus card. Let me see. VEM. In the back. All this in the back of the book. I just don't want to fully read all this. There's a lot of information. It says that you are Venus to each other in the light spread. You have found someone with whom you have a lot in common. The two of you have very similar value system, and though you are very compatible, you have found someone that you can enjoy life pleasure with. And there should be no reason why the two of you could not have a successful and happy relationship. You probably enjoy similar kinds of music and food, and sex together is probably very satisfying for both of you. It's extremely powerful, something. It goes on. But the affirmation say, my partner and I really enjoy our time together. We fit together perfectly in many areas. Okay, that just example of how this book works. This book show you a lot about relationships, and you find out that a lot of these relationships be accurate, and you see why a lot of people get married. Like me and my soulmate, we got this. I think we got this one right here. This is the first one, which is VEMS. It said there's a strong love bond between you that is difficult to explain. The woman I'm messing with right now, we got this because it is love that was created in the past life. The two of you have a lot of appreciation for each other, and thus you're very compatible. Even when you first met, you recognize this love that you feel for each other. It is like it always been there, and like you always been together before. And we always say to each other, "It's like I always knew you." She always say that to me. I always say that to her. So now you see why this card book. I love it, but I will do some more. I'll just give you a card right quick, brown eyes, but I ain't gonna do the reading. And I'm getting them off here. Uh, March the 9th. Your card is the Ace of Spade. March the 9th. Ace of Spade is your card. And your husband card is, it said December the 9th. It's the Nine of Clubs. All clubs deal with knowledge, information, and communication. Okay, you the Ace of Spade. So you want to know what that is? I ain't gonna read it now. I ain't gonna read it. I'm just gonna give you the title. Cause you could look it up. Basically, y'all could look it up on Google. It take you to a website that get all the readings of what these cards means. So your card is the card of ambitious and secrets. His card deal with universal knowledge because it's the Nine of Clubs. But this is it. Y'all know my email. Y'all see it right there. You know how to hit me up. I said thank you for your time, King. Thank you too. Thank you too. Let me give Nick his last card. I'm getting him off here. August the 10th. The Three of Diamonds is your card. The Three of Diamonds. Let me show you what it is. The three is financial creativity. So, with that being said, and this is the hardest card to find love and romance is kind of hard for this card. If you ain't already married. But anyway, I'm getting up off here. Awesome. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Ashe.